Aqua Soul family, what it do? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aqua gang. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I certainly am. Gives exactly what we need to know for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Take a moment and click that like button, guys, if you do not mind. You may want to also click that subscription button as well as the notification bells. I do upload for us quite often. Okay, you guys. We do not have a pre-shuffle, okay? But we do have lots of energy that I was exposed to during the pre-meditation, okay? Several different energies, actually. This could be several different people, or this could be someone who has several different multiple personalities, okay? I mean, you just take that how it resonates, right? Again, these messages are general. I saw something flip over. Am I tripping? I saw something. What? So they may or may not resonate, guys, right? Just keep an open mind when it comes to tarot. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Let me see here. Come on. Oh, I knew I saw it. All right. It says... so this is the Angel Numbers Oracle deck, okay? So it says, I am diplomatic. You have great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allows you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards their most fair and beneficial outcome. So I feel like you have been diplomatic up until this point, even to a bit of a fault of yourself, right? It's definitely the energy of looking out for others for way too long, right? Making sure they're good, making sure they're okay with what you have decided for yourself, or maybe feeling a little bit guilty about fully focusing on yourself when you've always just kind of put your energy into others. This does feel like a time where you're now putting that more into yourself. That might not be balling over too well. People might not really like that change too much, but that is definitely something that you intuitively feel is the best decision for yourself, right? You might not even know why you feel the need to do that, since it is natural for you to want to give to others, share with others, make sure everybody else is good, right? If I eat, we all eat, right? If my table is full, you're all welcome, right? Very, very giving energetically, of course, okay? Even though I'm speaking in analogies, it's in the sense of your energy. As well as your time, things that you cannot necessarily get back, right? You have to almost either replenish yourself energetically wise, but the time is just gone, right? So maybe you are just seeing it more beneficial to reanalyze where you're spending your time, who you're giving your energy to, and what you're pouring your energy into. Now, the energies that I was feeling during your meditation, it's almost like you're going to feel like you're being pulled from every which way. This could be an energy that you're already feeling, or this could be something predictive of the future, right? As tarot is fluid again. Several different people, or a person who is extremely energetically draining. That's what it feels like, okay? So you pick which group you're in. It could be several different people reaching out to you. It does feel like an energy that is a mix between old and new. So this could be a couple of old people coming back from the dead, okay? It could be a newer person wanting to engage you or get to know you. But it does feel like you're being pulled in a couple of different directions. This is why you may feel you need to kind of put your foot down in reference to, look, who am I really going to pour my energy into? Who am I really going to give my time to? Because that is not something that you can get back. That's not something that you have a lot of these days. So you have to be very, very choosy, right? Again, it does feel like a tug of war, a bit of a fight. It also feels as if maybe the older energies, for those of you who are dealing with older connections trying to re-engage with you, it almost feels like they're blocking. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to block your blessings, you know, trying to tempt you with history, tempt you with an offer of not having to start over. Sometimes that does look a little bit more appealing than getting to know someone new. We will have new love in the extended read, because I do feel newer energies really trying to push their way forward, but it does feel like there's some sort of a blockage that continuously is keeping that door open for the older energies. I don't know what that blockage is. I'm going to look at that in the extended as well. So we have harvest moon. Exactly. So this is a harvest time for you, you guys. This is why you're feeling the need to pull back your energy, to stay more to yourself, to keep more to yourself. In the past, you have given over the amount than what you have had inside of you, leaving you depleted a lot of the times, lacking energy, feeling overwhelmed, anxiety, depression. All of that comes from overgiving your energy and lower vibrational frequencies, right? Dealing with people who are vibrating at a lower frequency than yourself. Pouring into yourself and planting the seeds necessary for what you see in the future, your goals and shit like that, things that you want for yourself, is what your focus is. And this is definitely a signifier of this harvest card, like almost as if it's time to start reaping the rewards, start eating off that table that you have cultivated, right? You got a whole buffet of shit that you've cultivated. Lots of rewards, lots of increase. I can't really stress the amount of increase I'm feeling energetically right now. It almost is feeling like the Three of Wands. In traditional tarot, the Three of Wands is like waiting on your ships to come. So you've done the work. It normally shows somebody standing by the shore waiting for their yacht. You know what I'm saying? Like I did all the work, right? Like I did all the work. I planted all the seeds. I made sure I started cutting off people who did not make sense in my trajectory, right? They didn't make sense in reference to where I saw myself being, so they could no longer be there, right? Aligning everything, your actions, your words, like just doing a lot of work, you guys. So now it's time to reap the benefits of that work. But there's always, you know, the devil knocking. When he hears some expansion, hears some growth, hears some money, some cha-ching, like here they come, right? Out the woodwork. It's almost as if these vultures or these energy vampires or these exes, right? Or these, not the newer people. I feel like the newer people can see your shine, and the newer people feel as if they are already vibrating on the frequency in which you're trying to get to, right? They feel like elevations, like come ups, or like an increase from what you would have dated before. I love what the newer energy is feeling like. I don't judge, right? So I'm not going to tell you not to go back towards the older energy. But I feel like sometimes when you're dealing with older people, they want you to be your old self. And I don't feel like you're your old self anymore. So I just don't see it work. I don't know. Let me not jump to conclusions, but I'm just saying, right? Am I right or am I right? Am I right or am I right? A lot of the times when you are working on yourself, you're healing, you're growing, you are changing. Okay? Hello. That body is changing. Body looking good. Drinking your water. Okay. Face clear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Feeling hydrated. Feeling more healthy. Okay. Nurturing and pouring into yourself. And most importantly, feeling more fulfilled and abundant energetically. Right. That is something that it illuminates a space. So people can feel that even if they don't know you. And if they do know you, they can feel it, but they view it as an opportunity, right? Not an opportunity for them to grow as well, though. This is the people from the past that I'm talking about. It's not as if they see you as an opportunity to also grow or as an inspiration. They almost see it as if, oh, aha, Aqua has now replenished themselves. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, Pookie. Hey, yo. You know what I'm saying? Calling all they homeboys, all they homegirls, all the chickens, bums, and bummettes, okay? To come and join them, right? Everybody grab a glass and suck Aqua dry because they're full. You see what I'm saying? And while in the past you may have allowed that, you now have seen a pattern in those people that whenever you're around them, you feel tired, you feel overwhelmed, you feel depleted, you have anxiety. Even if you don't know that they're betraying you or that they're doing something, you feel it, right? It's just like there's something about you. I can't put my finger on it, right? Like I have a gut feeling that you ain't shit. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling that you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And that was just a continuous feel that you would get from those people. So releasing yourself from that and doing the work to make it to this juncture only makes you more appetizing to those people. Okay, don't get it twisted, right? Like just because you're elevating frequency wise doesn't mean that you're even more attractive to vultures. You're even more attractive to energy vampires. You're even more attractive to users, abusers, opportunists. You see what I'm saying? Like you're the golden ticket. You're the prize So you will have energies from both coming at you. Both the energies that you should be going towards, which does feel like the newer shit, right? But we're human, so I don't judge. Sometimes the energies of the past can be a little bit tempting, just depending, right, on how strong the chemistry was, right? Now, chemistry is tricky, right? Because chemistry doesn't necessarily mean there's this, magnetic attraction, soul connection, my person. Chemistry can often be just familiarity, like something that you're familiar with, something that feels familiar. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to hanging out with you. I kind of know you. We have history. Like, I know your tics. I know, it's that whole saying. What is the saying, you guys? Tell me down in the comments. I think it's better to be with the devil that you know than the devil that you don't know. I don't know. Is that how it goes? Right? It's about being with somebody familiar, not starting over, like not having to do the work of getting to know someone else, but you've already been doing the work. So what's a little bit more work? You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more in order to get what it is that you really want. Okay? So we have flower moon. Okay? So I do feel new romance, you guys, right? We have down here at the bottom, fertility, romance, and blooming. This does feel like something very, very fresh, very, very new, very, very unknown to you at this juncture, right? But it will have to be something that you choose. I don't feel like this is somebody who's going to push. I don't feel like this is somebody who's going to prod. I don't feel like this is somebody who's going to beg, chase, none of the above, right? This is somebody who also has things going on in their life, who is also working towards goals and shit like that, right? May have other things. So they're not going to chase you, but the outcome of choosing this one, right, is something extremely beautiful. It's almost as if you're birthing a new beginning elsewhere. So it does feel like a no-brainer to be like, just go towards the new, right? Because you have this increase coming in. But what I'm saying is it's not as if the past is just going to be like, okay, you go do your thing. I understand. I don't have what it takes. I'm not good enough. We're not on the same level anymore. So you go ahead and do your thing, right? No, of course not. See, I didn't even expect to take another one of these cards. So we have blue moon, sacred, rare, and special. Everybody wants a rarity. Everybody wants a diamond, a rare raw diamond, something that is exclusive, something that nobody else has had. You will be this sort of standard to both sides. This is why the pulling from both sides. Nobody is going to want to release or let go. Yeah, everybody wants in on the abundance, but it's going to be up to you to choose the path that feels a little bit more resistant, okay? It is a path that is unknown to you. But I feel in this newer connection or the newer energies, you will feel something a bit more rare and special than what you have been getting in the past. But like I said, they are, hey, Aqua, let us in. You know what I'm saying? We need a sip, sip, drip, 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 okay? Can I get some more? Man, people can smell when you're coming up, baby. Yeah. Child. So we have wolf that came out in the reverse, and we also have butterfly. So I feel like there was some sort of an entrapment. These may be connections that you felt extremely attached to, that took a lot of time to move away from, that took a lot of energy, effort, and just mind capacity, right? Bandwidth to release yourself from, to try and gain your independence. You had a lot of loyalty to whoever these people are from the past. It does feel like it could be several individuals. This could be love connections, friends, family, etc., right? It's just that loyalty. Wow, that just kind of fell on the floor. Hold on, you guys. So you just threw that shit out, right? For this to have fallen on the floor, I take everything as an intuitive sign, you guys, right? That loyalty had to go out the window. That was very painful. For you to free yourself was more painful than it was for these people, but you had to do that, okay? So there has been transformation. You have escaped, all right? You have risen like a phoenix. Very, very dark times that you have come from, okay? The darkness has not gone unnoticed. This is why there are rewards, okay? This is harvest time, you guys. It's time to start picking apart, taking the money off the trees. That's what I heard. Money, like literally on trees. Okay? As well as happiness, as well as fulfillment, as well as expansion, as well as, you know, all of the butterflies, calla lilies, and unicorns in your heart chakra. Okay? Whatever currency it is that you've been working towards, because currency is not always monetary. Okay? So I'm really feeling where you're going, but I feel as though you're going to have a few choices to make here, you guys. Okay? It's not going to be, the decision sounds like a no-brainer, as I stated. It's very, very easier said than done, however, is what I just heard. So it's not as if when you're faced with possibly reconciling with someone from the past, it's not as if the temptation is not going to be there, okay? Don't beat me up in them comments, because that's what I heard, right? You can say all day, girl, fuck them. I ain't never going back to their ass. Fuck that, fuck that. The new, only the new. Okay, I'm just saying. I gotta go with what I heard. I can't just say whatever the fuck I want up here, you guys, okay? That's what I heard. That the temptation will be there. It may be a temptation that arises at the time that you engage with these people from the past if you give them a chance. Now, here's the thing. They're going to be very, very strategic. They're not just coming in, knocking on the front door, ringing the front door. Oh, no, right? They're not going to be calling from a number that you notice. Okay, they're not going to be reaching out to you from a social media account with their face on it, or that you notice, or that you already follow. They're going to try to come towards you without you knowing it's them. Very sneaky like. Sneaky. So it may catch you off guard that you would have totally avoided engaging with them had you known it was them when you answered the phone, or when you text, who's this? From a random number, right? An unknown number, a number that's not saved in your contacts list, an Instagram account that you have not seen before, DM from somebody that you don't even know on social media, or an email, or it's going to be something very, very backdoorish about this approach. And the fact that it catches you off guard is what's leading me to believe. That's why they're saying the temptation might be there, because you won't have time to prepare yourself or have a chance. Actually, they're not giving you a choice whether to engage with them or not. Ciao. So let's see what this offer looks like. I'm going to look from both ends. Yep, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is definitely somebody you put out in the cold. Okay? The cold, rain, thunderstorms, okay, clouds, tsunami. All right, all of it. All of it. Blizzard. You left this person out in the cold, you guys, okay? Very much so abandoned this person for yourself. That was the change you felt you needed to make for your own success, growth, and expansion, and that was the correct choice. Make no mistakes about that. But that still doesn't take away from the fact that people can feel energetically. I feel like this person has been getting downloads in their dreams, right? Or just randomly in their daydreams about your growth, about where you're going, about what you're doing, about how you have expanded. They don't like it. Especially if they're not there, okay? I almost get the idea that this is somebody who feels like they were in the gym shooting with you. What? That's what I just heard. I almost feel like all of this work that you've done, guys, on your own, to bring about this harvest season, I almost feel like this is somebody who feels like, bitch, I was shooting with you in the gym. Like, I deserve to be standing by the shore waiting on the yacht with you, motherfucker. Like, what's up? It's not true, right? We all know that. We are all fully aware, you and I, me and you, that that's not true, because if that was the case and they actually felt that that entitlement was valid, they would just come through the front door. You would not, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, you about to piss me off. If you knew that you actually deserved to be in this season with Aqua, then you wouldn't be coming through the back door. Now would you? Now would you? You wouldn't be sneaking up, okay? Hello? I love this. So this is the newer connection that I'm feeling on the other end. Okay, so we have several different energies, guys. The energies of the past are people that you have released. You've let go of those people. There are offers coming from both ends of the spectrum. Okay? The older people definitely want to come from out of the cold. They want a piece of this pie. Okay? In the sky high. Hello? They know you moving on up. They're like, oh yeah, you finally got your piece of the pie? Well, bitch, I want a piece too. Shit. When all they gave you was breadcrumbs, now they want a whole slice of pie. What the fuck is this? It's bizarre. It's bizarre, right? It's like the nerve. You have a lot of nerve. Very ballsy of you to be approaching in this way. But like I said, they're not coming straight forward towards you. It's like they're, standing behind a tree waiting for you to drive by it and running up a little bit, standing on the side waiting for you to drive by it and run over a little to the side. Like, it's very, very sneaky the way that they're moving, okay? They are definitely trying to catch you off guard. Now the newer energies. This King of Cups. Ooh. Child. It's a man. Okay? It's a woman. All right? Gender doesn't matter. This is all about energy. This is a mature, very, very, very mature energy. Okay? This is somebody who has their emotions intact. All right? They're not emotionally manipulative. They're not emotionally immature. And they're not trying to strategize a way to emotionally manipulate you. This is somebody who has some things going on for themselves. They don't have time for that. This is what I heard. This is somebody who has something to lose. So they're not going to play with you because they don't want you playing with them. You see what I'm saying? So this is somebody that can match your energy. I really like that. I love that for you. This person has their own cup to offer. Okay? They're not outside in the cold looking for a home and a place to go. Like these motherfuckers from the past. I don't know what kind of people these were that you were dealing with, Aqua. Please, what is going on? I mean, this is bottom of the barrel type shit. I'm just saying. This is not people that was trying to do shit for themselves, okay? They weren't trying to grow, trying to expand, trying to get a job, trying to get a car, trying to get a license, trying to get a house. You know what I'm saying? They might still live with their mama, live with their cousin, live with their friend. They might be a vagabond and, robbing Peter to pay Paul and bouncing from pillar to post. Hello? I don't know. I'm not going to judge you. I'm just saying. I love what you've done here. Okay? You turn that shit in the reverse because that was definitely the recipe in order for you to elevate. These are the people that were holding you down. You could not elevate. There was no increase possible. When you got all of these people on your bike, you had to release that shit. You had to let go of that loyalty and free yourself. Okay? And now we have an equal. Now, right in the middle, you go. You ain't playing. You ain't playing, okay? Hello? About your shit. Got this sword, baby? And it's a machete. On ready, okay? Ready to cut, dice, slice anybody who want it can get it. You, your mama, your cousin, your babies, I don't care, right? Like, that's your energy right now. It's not who you were before. It's not who you were before. It's not. Queen of Swords, she don't play. Now, you're not in the reverse, right? That's more of being cruel, okay? The Queen of Swords in the upright, she finesses it a little bit better, okay? She's able to finesse it a little bit more. She's not all over the place emotionally. She can really care less. She really don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? So getting all up in arms emotionally, that's not really her thing because she really don't care. You know what I'm saying? If you don't bother me, I won't bother you. But if you come this way, baby, I got this thing right here. You know what I'm saying? And you know what this do? This chops up egos. You know, it chops up egos. It chops off heads. You know what I'm saying? It goes at everything that you ever cared for. It breaks motherfuckers down. Okay? It humbles people. Right? So I really love that. Okay? This person, they won't like this form of the Queen of Swords. And here's why. She's diplomatic. Right? That's you. She's diplomatic. I just heard the number 2 may have some significance for you, right? Or you may want to look out for it moving forward in reference to synchronicities, that this is your message or that you're on the right track for this harvest season. They just told me to say that. They don't like that you're in this form. They would much rather you in this form. Cruelty, okay? Cruel, cursing them out, you know, just being very, very emotionally unstable, right? Not really thinking logically, being all over the place, because then that will jeopardize some of the shit that you know what I'm saying? That you got shit to lose, and this will put you in a position of losing some of that shit, especially if they can't come into the harem with you. You know what I'm saying? If they can't come into the home with you, up in that big old mansion, up in that penthouse in the sky high, then they would just rather you lose it. Lose your mind. This is wild. I don't know what kind of people these are. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. They have to do this though, because you've released all loyalty. You don't care. You don't care. And to them, that feels worse than actually having an emotional hold on you, or having a ability to emotionally trigger you or trigger you at all, or get a reaction out of you at all. You're not giving it. The only thing you're giving, if they ask for it, is some slicing and dicing. Okay? That's all you're giving. Oh boy. Okay, this is how they feel you affect this. Because to them, they feel they would like you to believe that they could have given you the world. That's literally the world. Okay? They would like to feel like they were the ones who can give you the world, like, or your world revolved around them. Is that true? Because that may have been true for a time period, for just a small portion. This person was doing some things. They were able to move very manipulatively to get you to kind of wrap your world around them. I don't know. I mean, take that how it resonates. That might not be all of you, but that's just what I'm hearing. As if they were your world. Now, I don't really think that they were actually ever really your whole entire world, but they had this idea that they were. And why was that? Why would they think that? Yeah, they said that it came out in the reverse. It goes right over this Queen of Swords. So you are the Empress, okay? Empress, Emperor status. You're already there for the majority of you. If not, then you're pre-Empress, pre-Emperor status, right? For some odd reason, this person believes that they were your entire world, or these energies from the past. You definitely gave a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot. You gave a lot, and that gave the impression that they were your entire world. Wow. Wow. You were nurturing those connections quite a lot. Lots of loyalty again, right? So this is in the position of how they feel you're affecting this, because they no longer feel like they even have access to your world at this juncture. They don't even know what's going on. They can feel energetically that some great shit is popping, big shit popping, okay? But they have not talked to you. They have not seen you. They have not. So, and they've tried, I think they've tried. For some of you, you've literally left them on red. You changed your number. You just didn't answer the phone call or the DMs or like no communication. Like you just fell off the face of the earth. So this is why the maneuvering sneakily to try and catch you off guard. I can't. I'm done. Let's go on over to the extended, guys. We will have new love in the extended, and I already... Ooh, hold on, guys. I feel like your person threw this on the floor. These people from the past, they threw this shit on the floor. They definitely want to stop this. They want to stop this. This feels like a true connection, one that could really, really go all the way. There's even a ship back here. Didn't I say earlier that you were kind of waiting on your ships? I feel like this is this newer connection coming in. I love what I'm feeling in reference to your new love. It's definitely an escape from what you've had from the past, and it's a huge change. This may be somebody that has a personality, a look, a way of doing things, characteristics different than what you have ever experienced. And it almost feels like they're offering something that you didn't even know you needed. And then once you get it, you can't live without it after that. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Okay, listen. I'm going over to the extended, okay? We're going to really dig in. Let's go ahead and see what karma is approaching these energies from the past, because I'm nosy. And I believe that they are doing some conniving things, right? They're being strategic, but it also feels like deceptive energy, sneaky energy. So I feel like if spirit could just intercept this shit, you know what I'm saying? It might be that karma that just intercepts the fuck out of this person from trying to, I don't feel like they can ruin what you have going on or where you're going or this reward or increase that's coming, but they can definitely stall it. You know what I'm saying? They can put a blockage there that prolongs the time frame in which you are going to get there. So let's take a look to see what karma this person has coming. This may definitely be what the interception is. If you are the one who chooses not to go back to to these energies of the past, you have the choice here. There's definitely a choice. I also want to see what these energies of the past, what do they hope to become of things in the future? What is the ultimate goal here, right? Why not just leave you the fuck alone? I don't get it. I also want to see what their purest feelings are for you, their intentions for you moving forward, and their next steps so that you can prepare yourself, okay? They are trying to bamboozle you, hoodwink you, mollywop you, catch you from behind, sneak you, you know what I'm saying? Also, I want to see what the best possible outcome is of things from the past. Whether you decide to re-engage or not, we will look at both outcomes, no judgment, of course, right? And then we will see what the lesson or silver lining in all of this was for you, like why it had to happen. It'll also give us insight in reference to whether or not you've learned those lessons, and this will give us an idea of how soon we can expect this harvest season to start popping off. Because I feel like once it's like a domino effect. Once the bank account starts expanding, you meet the love of your life. Once you meet the love of your life, then comes a marriage, then comes a baby and a baby carriage. You know what I'm saying? It's just like one thing after another, right? I also want to go ahead and take a look and see what blockages need to be addressed in order for you to gain movement towards expansion and growth beyond this, okay? And then we will get right into new love, okay? We already have the King of Cups that's come out right next to this butterfly card and this transformative energy in love. So I want to take a look and see what exactly this entails, right? What is all of the new energy? Only the good shit coming towards you. Let's see how can you best prepare to become and remain invisible to all toxicity in this next cycle. I also want to see what the potential for union is with these newer energies coming in, and then we will take a look to see Spirit's focus advice for you in reference to how to manifest your ideal life of fulfillment, abundance, and happiness in the least amount of time. We will also have, backed by popular demand, our pendulum read, okay? But I have more instructions for this over in the extended, so you do not want to miss it. But first, you guys, right? If you've enjoyed this read, please go ahead and click that like button. Give your girl a like. Also, click the subscribe button. I do upload for us quite often, so you may want to click that notification bell as well. And I will see you guys over at the extended, okay? It's going to be linked down below in the description box. Let's cut up a little bit.